In the unforgiving landscapes of prehistoric Earth, a revolution was brewing. 6 million years ago, our ancestors faced a world of constant danger and scarcity. This was the crucible that would forge humanity's greatest survival tool, the ability to hunt. Picture a vast savanna stretching as far as the eye can see. The air is thick with heat and the scent of dry grass. Here, early humans stand upright for the first time, their eyes scanning the horizon for both prey and predator. They are not the strongest, nor the fastest, but they possess something unique, a spark of intelligence that will change the course of history. As the climate shifts and forests recede, our ancestors are forced to adapt or perish. Food becomes scarce, and the once plentiful fruits and leaves no longer sustain the growing population. It is in this moment of crisis that the first human hunters emerge. These early hunters are not born killers. They are desperate survivors, driven by hunger and the will to live. With trembling hands, they fashion crude spears from branches and stones. Their first attempts at hunting are clumsy, often ending in failure and near-death experiences. But with each try, they learn, they observe, they innovate. The turning point comes when a small group discovers the power of cooperation. No longer lone hunters, they form packs, communicating through grunts and gestures. They develop strategies, surrounding their prey and working together to bring down animals much larger than themselves. This is the birth of teamwork, a skill that will define our species for millennia to come. As generations pass, these early humans become more efficient predators. They learn to read tracks, to anticipate the movements of their quarry. They develop rituals and beliefs around the hunt, painting their victories on cave walls and passing down knowledge to their young. The hunt becomes more than just survival. It becomes culture. But this new way of life comes at a cost. The hunters face constant danger from rival predators and their own prey. Many do not return from the hunt, leaving behind grieving families and weakened tribes. Yet those who survive grow stronger, both physically and mentally. Their brains expand, developing complex problem-solving skills that will one day lead to language, art, and technology. The impact of hunting on human evolution cannot be overstated. It shapes our bodies, giving us the endurance to chase prey for hours and the dexterity to craft intricate tools. It molds our minds, honing our ability to plan, to cooperate, and to think abstractly. And it forges our spirits, instilling in us a sense of courage and perseverance that will carry us through countless challenges. As we follow these early hunters across the prehistoric landscape, we witness the birth of human ingenuity. They create new weapons, like the atlatl, which allows them to throw spears with incredible force and accuracy. They invent traps and snares, outsmarting animals with their cleverness. And they discover fire, a tool that will revolutionize their diet and their way of life. The mastery of hunting leads to other innovations. The need to carry meat back to the tribe sparks the invention of containers and the concept of sharing resources. The desire to preserve food for lean times leads to the discovery of drying and smoking techniques. And the constant movement in search of game encourages the development of temporary shelters and, eventually, permanent settlements. But perhaps the most profound impact of hunting is on the human psyche. For the first time, our ancestors experienced the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of outsmarting their prey, and the pride of providing for their community. These emotions drive them to push further, to explore new territories and to dream of possibilities beyond mere survival. As we fast forward through time, we see how the skills and mindset developed by these early hunters shape the course of human history. The strategic thinking honed in the hunt leads to the rise of military tactics. The cooperative spirit fostered in hunting parties evolves into complex social structures and governments. And the drive to innovate continues, pushing humanity towards ever greater technological achievements. Yet, even as we reach for the stars and build towering cities, The echoes of our hunting past remain. We see it in the thrill of competition, in our fascination with nature documentaries, and in the primal satisfaction of preparing a meal for loved ones. The legacy of those first human hunters lives on in every aspect of our modern lives. As our journey through time comes to an end, we are left with a profound appreciation for the struggles and triumphs of our ancestors. From desperate scavengers to skilled predators, they shaped not just their own destiny, but the future of an entire planet. Their story is our story, a tale of adaptation, innovation, and the indomitable human spirit. In the end, it was not just the birth of human hunters we witnessed, but the birth of humanity itself. For in learning to hunt, we learned to be human, and that legacy continues to shape our world, driving us ever forward into an uncertain but exciting future.